Rad World, and welcome back to another episode of Review. A Cure for Wellness. It's starring Dane DeHaan, Jason Isaacs, Mia Goth, and is directed by George Verbinski. In this psychological thriller, DeHaan plays a young, ambitious executive who is sent to retrieve the CEO of his company from a wellness center. We, just a fair warning, are going to have way polar opposites opinion of this movie. I don't know, I think the tone of it was good. I mean, they had everything going for them, but I feel like the story is just kind of fell flat. Loose ends. I don't know. I mean,
I thought you were gonna be the positive one here.
I am. No, that's the only bad thing that I have about it. I loved everything else. The tone, the acting was really good. The story was good. It didn't quite get to where I can say that I loved it.
I feel like the whole thing had a lot of potential, but just wasn't realized to what it was. It didn't hit the mark that it was going for.
For sure.
I feel like the plot was too obvious too soon, and so then it just kind of drug on, like, revealing stuff that it was already like, yeah, we kind of already got that sooner. So, and then there were a couple times, it drug on so long that there were a couple times that I was like, okay, this has got to be the end of the movie. Oh, yeah. And then it went on for another 20 minutes. So,
completely agree. They could have cut off like 30, 40 minutes. Don't you think? I mean, even like 45. And it would have been totally fine.
Man, there was such promise in the beginning because in the beginning the score was really good.
It was
the
so
cinematography was pretty as hell.
Amazing, yeah. And I liked that you saw this character arc. Like, he was this asshole, basically, that you didn't like at all. But by the end, you liked him and was rooting for him. And that's fun to see. You know, that's why I love in movies, is I want that nice character arc and that I want to connect with the characters. And I felt like I was able to connect with him. Yeah, like the baseline of the story was great. And like you had said, there was so much potential. Like, if they would have hit that mark, it probably would be one of my favorite movies because just like the whole overall tone was just really nice.
That's why, looking up what this director has done in the past, it surprised me that this one didn't hit the mark for me because all the other ones were great. Everything that he's done, I've at least heard of or liked. And so maybe just like psychological thriller isn't his
forte.
area. Yeah. So,
but with the story and with like the twist at the end, I feel like that they gave a really lazy explanation. You know what I mean? It's like almost like the screen like writers are like, meh, like, this is good enough. Like, well, that explains it enough. We're not going to go too much into detail. I
don't know. You kind of saw the twist already way too soon. And so when they finally did wrap it up, it seemed really quick.
Yeah. I really liked that there was a different feeling and look when they were up on the hill than even when they would go down into the town. You know what I mean? There's like a different feel and everything.
I think that was intentional too because he wanted you to feel like in a different world once you were up there, and then it was like once you went into the town, then it was like back to reality, you know?
That's what I enjoyed about it, was the mystery behind it. I kind of gave, and like you said, they did give it away. You knew what was happening before it was happening. But since I'm the perfect audience, I tried to give them the benefit of the doubt that that's not what's really happening. So I'm still into the movie, and they're, to me, is delivering it a little bit better because I'm easy to please for the most part. The other thing that I like, aside from the mystery, is the cringe-worthy scenes to where it looked good, they pulled it off really well, and you like want to look, but you want to like look away.
There were some thrills, and they did like, you know, make you clench a little, but it kind of, and that was the highlights of it, I think. So. Yeah. That was
completely agree, yeah.
But in between, there were just some scenes that seemed awkward and out of place, and I realized what they were going for. Like, they were trying to make the audience, I think he was trying to make the audience feel uncomfortable and just, like, set you on edge. But it just wasn't done right. And so it kind of took me out of the movie more than put me on edge.
There was these scenes that just seemed out of place and random, but I feel like if they would have just moved it around a little bit and just in different places, I think they would have been a little bit more successful in what they were trying to get at. A Cure for Wellness. I rate it a 5.9 out of 10.
And I would give it a solid 1.5 because it was in fact a movie. It just wasn't good.
You're giving them credit for pulling off and making it and going through the effort of
if I knew what I was getting into, I would watch it for free, but I don't think I would go through.
You're a little
theaters.
disappointed that you spent money to watch it.
Yeah.
To me, I give it the 5.9 because it's not horrible, but it's not great. I realize what they're going for, and I'm still somewhat satisfied. I'm Rebekah, this is Laura.
Hi.
Like our review. Like our review down here and subscribe. There's a video over here on this side. Click it, watch it.
Yeah. And I'm done.